good, chat? Should be live. Alright. Let's go, chat.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
They only got one playoff.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He's got it to the 43 here.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Love now to pass on first down. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield right. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you start with the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
You got hurt like 12 times this year. Injury prone head ass. It's not even his fucking knee even. It's fucked up.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. On the give, this is Nichols. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the flag try and take him home. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl.
A
touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Browns were moving the ball too. I bet that took all the momentum out of them.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to go from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He'll fire deep, looking for more. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And it's certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Love looking to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. First down, going to the air with Love. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This is caught. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Flushed out right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
7 times. He's out twice.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Chubb on first down. No room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They go up the middle with Chubb. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they make a field goal, turns out to be the better call here.
Oh my God.
The kick by McManus is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic
So first and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Here's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker?
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are on the board here in this Super Bowl. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Roughing the fucking kicker.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Okay, he's going to be down
the
there
Packers
somewhere.
now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Love.
Oh, fucking
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Fucking really
Tyus
for a picture.
Bowser blowing that play up.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Have you found the play out?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They go bootleg. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Love.
Oh, that's fucking great.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Love.
Oh.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going back to Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
This game.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout,
First
and we
was
will.
muscle
We've got an
cramps.
injured Packer
What
on
is
the
it now?
field.
His fucking thumb?
Well, now they're going to come out and take a
sideline.
look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
Elbow
and it's
spray.
now 21-7.
It's fucking elbow.
So that drive 7 plays in length. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Love. Into the hands of Nichols. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now they're in the hurry up. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson from 19 yards away. And the Packers are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Watson. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been.
Report.
Hard to believe it ends tonight.
So shit.
As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way.
There he goes left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. A short throw to Musgrave. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
On 2nd down, Nichols.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Packers are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
That stadium over there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal.
Chubb. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
Watson going to try and run it.
And he takes this one in for Brown score.
Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Love now. A short throw to Musgrave.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is met in his tracks behind a line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded just inside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And it's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line.
Wide open
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll run with Nichols. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. On the carry, it's Nichols. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
57
might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cleveland offense making their way out. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Now it's Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, Watson. He completes this to Russell Gage. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Russell Gage, 65 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by help.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Breaks a tackle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Nichols. An even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's taken in by Watson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Nichols. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now, here's a throw. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Get used to it, NFL. Because I'm hosting that a lot. They for real just showing their highlights. I won the Super Bowl, shit. Did pretty good passing the ball. -2 yards. Easy win. Got the Super Bowl MVP. We gotta upgrade here. Bunch of fucking nobodies. I think this is our new running back. I don't think I'm gonna re-sign Aaron Jones. I don't know. We're only gonna resign certain players. Kenny Clark. Your ass is old anyways. Yeah, we're gonna need you. Oh, fifth-year option, huh? He's a shitty punter anyway. Get rid of him. Look at that. That's terrible. A kicker can do the same thing as a punter, so why not just have one kicker do all of it? Or Sue Douglas, huh? Yeah, I think we could probably move on from a lot of these players. Aaron Jones is going to be a hard hit to the team, but we don't need him. Bartieri, yeah, but he gets hurt too much. Eric Stokes did play pretty good, so see who we can actually sign for the offseason. We have to know right guard. We need to get a center. Damn, he's old as shit. I would sign him. What's his fucking overall? 95, huh? We don't have much cap. A lot of my players are going to be up here. Ain't really much. Let's see if we can get this guy. Bruce. What's wrong, buddy? Damn, Ezekiel Elliott went down a lot. His ass sucks. years old. Bruce. Shut your lip, boy. Let's see if we got any of those linemen. I think we got one of them. Oh, that's who we got. Alright. Is Kaepernick still on here? Andy Dalton. Damn, he went down a lot. Kaepernick's probably all the way at the bottom. Damn. They might have took him out. I remember. I don't know if they did or not. Let's just simulate to the draft. Fuck all that preseason bullshit. Versing the Chiefs. How the fuck's their overall better than mine? No way their offense is that stacked. Let's go. The kicker's got something going for him. Boy's been playing for 10 years. Who the fuck is this? Why do we have so many fucking running backs? actually got the center. All right. Oh, we got him too? I didn't think he actually was on the team. So we don't have, I mean, the offensive line is all 70 overall. Well, I think there was an 80. No, yeah, Alton Jenkins, left guard. Zach Tom. Looks like we got a good corner.
The National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man right side is Rice. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, we did it all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Love This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Love looking to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Weapon attack.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. There goes a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30, only down at the 31-yard line.
He already threw a fucking interception.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm winning. Shit.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
He's going to throw another pick. I'll make him throw one. Oh, that's close.
It's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. Now Mahomes.
No way, he's that
open. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19.
Team's ass.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown.
You didn't see that.
Chiefs.
Come on, Chad.
Kadarius Toney from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback.
Yeah, no
I have
way.
to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Kick return for a touchdown right here.
Now as they kick it away.
No way, it ain't even fucking the right guy back there. Who the fuck is this?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's Love.
The fuck's he running so slow?
Taken in, Dontavian Wicks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Watch this shit.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Oh, he's not running him though.
Deep for
Let's see if he
Reed.
gets it. Oh, he got it.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one good for 37 yards.
And he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Let's go, team. Hell yeah. Let's
So
go,
now
team.
then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Alright, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, this is like the worst play. What the fuck is this?
Up the middle they go. Strickland. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down and will. They come up in an empty set.
Touchdown,
4
right
wide
here.
receivers, 1 tight end.
Calling it. If I don't
To
get
pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown!
it,
Christian Watson. A 5-yard
get the team in
touchdown.
there. Look at that
Packers
shit.
have taken the lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now Carlson for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So now Carlson, after the
Now we just
touchdown,
have to
called
stop
on to
him.
send this one
Score
away.
another touchdown. Easy dub.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Running left to give to Pacheco. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. Rice will go in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 16. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He's fucked him up right there.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
It's just going to be back and forth.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Off the play fake, Love. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action. Love to throw. That's caught inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Love now. And complete once again to Watson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Strickland. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we're going to have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in the second quarter. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for DeAndre Swift. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Dalvin Cook, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Love from the gun. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Throw there by Love, pulled in by Reed. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st and 10, Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Strickland. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a full possession game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. Touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Barely hit him. That boy like tackled his ass.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches. Really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies to take away that particular play.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A level throw caught by Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Love now to pass on 1st down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action this time with Love. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On first down, Strickland. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
On second down now, it's Strickland. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. Now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game.
And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Carlson for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On second down, it's Strickland. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And out come the Chiefs now.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Strickland.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, You're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. No field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
I give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, Parker, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Packers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington.